Good morning. I wanted to try something a little different and take you through a week in my Master Studies program. Today I have an induction for a knitting machine and then craft club later. So there's a couple things to do today, but other than that, this week is pretty open. So you'll just see how I work, what I do, what I fill my time with, and anything extra that comes along the way. I'll pop in and update periodically. So I gotta get ready for that knitting machine induction, roll a few yarn cakes, but then we're good to go. Now, this is only the second time I've used a knitting machine before. The first was with my friend Ellen, and she tried to teach me, but after about 15 minutes or so, I just got a little bored. But I was able to push through this time with the help of a tutor, and as you can see, I'm swiping back and forth, laying out those stitches. I'm actually using a punch card that has a lace design already pre-programmed on it, so I haven't had to do any hand manipulation. It's all been with the carriage itself. Gee, what are you doing? What are you doing? Are you happy that I'm at home? You're such a big girl. Okay, I am back home from the studio / working today on projects. I have some knit tests that I want to go over and just share with you guys what I did today. This is only the second time I've used a knitting machine before, so I had a little bit of a learning curve, but I got there in the end. So we have some lace, little bits, some color changes. I love this red, which you'll see in just a second. And the school has a bunch of free yarn, which I'm very excited about. The rest of my afternoon was spent doing this large test piece with some punch cards, which help control the machine and make it so I don't have to individually hand make the lace. I just slide the carriage back and forth and back and forth. Ah, kitchen. Yes. So we have a bunch of those punch cards that I tested out on this swatch of knit. But yeah, I think I have a good starting point for Wednesday when I go back into the knit and weaving studio, and I can get started on something bigger. But for now, I'm gonna make some dinner, continue a book I've been reading, and finish the night out after a busy day. So I'm blocking the knits that I made yesterday on just a piece of foam core, and I don't know about you guys, but whenever I'm blocking knit or crochet or little yarn pieces, I always feel like I'm a taxidermist. I don't know why, it's just something about the sticking the pins in, stretching it out, making it fit where I need to fit, always reminds me of taxidermy. Okay, today I'm going to spend some more time in the knit studio. I have the whole day booked on a machine. I'm going to be working on some larger panels, similar to what I was doing on Monday, but just a larger test to actually attach to the project that I'm working on. Hopefully I'll have some goodies to share with you after I am done. So, let's go.
Já tô no chão e tô torcendo pra você ficar na merda como eu.
I'm putting the lace up that you just saw me make on the actual form it's going to be used for this interim show. I proposed this idea of a room divider but made out of lace, and I have got to say, it looks kind of good. I mean, ignore the tape, though it's just a temporary solution. I'll end up stapling or adhering the lace to the inside of each of the frames somehow. It looks pretty good for being just a test. The only problem are those little holes down at the bottom, but from far away you can't really see, and since it's just a test piece, I'm just gonna overlook that one for now.
There's nae shame, there's nae shame, there's nae shame to Shanky, oh. But ye better kiss King Willie's loof than come by Kelly Cranky, oh.
Hello and good morning. It's Thursday. We have a couple things that we need to do today, i.e. do some research, which means just me poking around on the internet and writing things in my sketchbook. The second thing I need to do is finish this little zine that I've been working on. I started it last night on my iPad, so you can come along with that. It's a little sad, but I got inspiration and I had to put it down into words. I'm also going to be finishing the proposal for our interim show. So our interim show is basically our year one show. It's gonna be going up in March. So we have a proposal and work to make all within the next 2 months, and installation of course. But I have to submit that proposal tomorrow on Friday. I have it almost done, so I'm just gonna put a couple of extra little notes, bits and bobs in it, and then it'll be good to send off. I also have to do a risk assessment, which is going to be very easy. The piece that I'm thinking of does not need a robust risk assessment. I'm working with crochet lace. What am I gonna put? It's a choking hazard? People are not gonna be going and eating the art. Well, they could, but not mine. I also have some work going up in a show later tonight. So later this evening, we'll stop by that. I think there are some performances going on. A lot of it is people I know, so that'll be exciting to see what they shared. And it's a show based off of a prompt, and I kind of totally disregarded the prompt, but you'll see that in a little bit. But otherwise, I'm just hanging out in the studio, getting some work done, putzing around. So let's go. Comfy for sure. Not like some of the other things. Well, that is the end of my week. I did a lot of little bits and bobs, whether it was some art making a zine, going to a show, or just chatting about my day. I hope you enjoyed. If you'd love to see more, follow me on Instagram or subscribe here on YouTube or even on TikTok, although I need to get better about posting on TikTok. But if you'd like to see more, feel free to follow me on all the appropriate channels. A lot of my motivation comes from seeing what other people are posting and sharing online. So I would love to see what you guys are making. Feel free to send me a DM. Let me know if you have any crochet questions. Let me know if you have any textile art questions, and I would be happy to have a conversation with you. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.